To begin with, in the description below I'll put a link to where you might be able to download Unity Hub. Unity Hub will allow you to download any version of Unity. If you do not know what version of Unity to use with VRChat at this time, I would recommend looking it up. So today I'm going to show you how to upload an avatar to VRChat. The first thing you're going to do is create a new project in the most recent Unity version for VRChat. Okay, now that you've opened up a new project, start by importing your dynamic bones. Make sure to put all the packages that you import under the Assets folder in your project window. This dynamic bones package is something that you'll have to go and buy. I'll put a link to where you can buy the dynamic bones in the description. And then after that, import PoyomiToon shaders. You can find these shaders on the PoyomiToon Discord server. After that, go to the VRChat website and download the most recent SDKs, both 2 and 3. In this case, I'm going to be using the SDK 3. In the description of the avatar you bought, it should let you know if it's a 3.0 or a 2.0. Depending on which one it is, you'll want to use that corresponding SDK. Now that I have all the other packages imported, it is time for me to import my model. In this case, I have a free model that Salted Trail Mix made. You can get it going to their Discord server. Importing these packages can take a while, so be prepared for that. Okay, so we have everything imported now. The next step would be to open up the folder of the avatar and try to find a little Unity icon. It'll be a Unity scene that will come up into your project. I would recommend going to Hierarchy. So you double click that, and then it brings the avatar into the hierarchy. If all goes well, then normally you can see everything on the avatar, but in my case, I imported a more recent version of Poyomi shaders than this avatar is used to taking. So what we have to do is we have to put all the shaders back on all the materials on the avatar. This will happen pretty often. My method of doing this is to go to under favorites, under your project window, go to all materials, and you'll see this bright pink is going to be the material that is missing the shader. Go up to the shader value up here, find Poyomi, and then PoyomiToon, I select that. So for some reason this happened, and things like this can happen quite often. In this case, it looks like there's something wrong with the face. It looks like the shader is on the wrong rendering preset. So it's on cutout right now, but I need it to be opaque. Okay. Alright, so that's looking a little bit better. I believe everything is in place. So the next thing you're going to do is you're going to click on your avatar in the hierarchy, and you're going to double check to make sure the viewpoint is at the right point in the avatar. This is where you're going to be looking out of. This is where your camera is. And you can see inside the face is this little gray circle. The way you fix this or put it anywhere else, you can hit the preview button over here and move it to wherever you need it to go. You normally want it to be just behind the nose, between the eyes. Like that. A good next step would be to go to the VRChat SDK tab up here and hit Show Control Panel. I like to put my control panel next to my hierarchy and animator just to organize it a little bit better. I'll log in. One thing that you need to do before uploading is to make sure that the blueprint ID is detached, that there's no blueprint ID. If there's a blueprint ID, you want to detach that. That blueprint ID is basically telling you that the avatar that you're uploading is going to be a newly uploaded avatar. If it already has a blueprint ID on it, generally that means you've already uploaded it and you're just going to update it. However, if this is a brand new avatar, you want to make sure that blueprint ID is detached. You also want to make sure that the controller has no controller in it. It should say none. Once you've checked all those things, go to the control panel and go to Builder. If the Build and Test and Build and Publish buttons are grayed out, that generally means there are some things that you need to fix in this window right here. Almost always you can just auto-fix them, and then you can build and publish. Almost always. Sometimes it doesn't work out as well, but that's a topic for another video. Then hit Build and Publish for Windows. And this will take a while. Once in a while, when it refuses to upload and it gives you a ton of console errors, I have this weird trick that I do. It seems to work every time. I'm not sure how much it messes up the project or not, but under Assets, I type in Thry and I delete everything in there. Almost always it works. It will upload just fine after that. However, I'm not a Unity whiz, and I don't know if it breaks anything about the avatar. All I know is my avatars have worked for me so far. Once it gets to this screen and it says New Avatar, well, I can imagine you're going to want a better picture than this, first of all. So you can go up to the Scene tab, scroll out a little bit, and then click on this white camera. You'll see the camera preview down here. You can move the camera around using these arrows. If they're not there, then you can click on the arrows right up here in the corner. So move it around until you find a good spot. Maybe you just want to focus on her face, and then you can change this field of view meter over here. So let's say I just wanted to see that, and that was it. Now it will upload the avatar like that. Name your avatar. Now you almost always want to upload the avatar as private, because when you upload an avatar as public, you're claiming it as your own. This is not one of your avatars. You did not create this avatar. You bought this avatar from a creator as a private avatar. So make sure to select private. Once you understand everything, you can press the above information is accurate and then upload. If all goes well, you'll get this box that says update complete. Launch VRChat to see your uploaded content. Okay. And that is how you upload an avatar. Thank you for watching, and if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments and I will try to answer them to the best of my abilities. Thank you.